Well, happy Thursday evening to you. It's a calm evening across the coastal empire, the low country, inland Georgia. Everything's pretty calm here as we wait for some folks to join in. I hope that you're having a great evening. I'm filling in for Jamie and Dave. They've got some time off, and I'm here today, tomorrow, this weekend. So I hope you come back for some more of these fun digital shows. But we're starting off with just talking about how there's not too much going on, and I think we deserve a break for some crazy weather here. But we do have some rain chances in the forecast, and also we're still in the middle of hurricane season, even though this is kind of on the downward slide from the peak, which has happened already. Still potential for some development. I'm going to get to that here in just a few minutes, but first I hope that I'm going to be able to answer some of your questions by just going over some things. First off, let's take a look at just those feels like temperatures. Still pretty warm out there as they kind of change up a little bit. 84 is what it still feels like in Savannah. St. Simon's still feeling like 88. Nice night for a walk on the beach there. Overnight, we're not going to see much of anything in the way of rainfall. We could have a little bit of fog for the morning. So this is the morning forecast coming up for our Friday. And a lot of us have been waiting for Friday since last weekend. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day for us. So we're starting off lower 70s with a 20% chance of rain, just an isolated shower or two possible. I think a lot of us going to remain pretty dry there for the morning commute, but there will be some patchy fog possible as well. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to take you hour by hour here with the future radar going overnight into tomorrow. And let's just go ahead and start off with tomorrow morning. This model kind of overdoes things just a little bit, so it doesn't usually nail these little baby showers, but the chances there under 20% for the morning, mainly along the coast, and then progressing throughout the morning commute. Say by about mid-morning, I bet you there'll be one or two of these little showers out there, some more offshore, but these are not going to be downpours. These are just light showers that are going to be around. And then it looks like as we go more so into the afternoon, things dying out and pressing inland. What does that mean for your plans though on Friday? Our plans, I've got plans too. Things looking good. Overall, there's no reason for you to change what's going on for Friday. Check that out. About 89 is what we're looking at. I think inland it's going to be closer to 91, 92. At the beaches, closer to the upper 80s in between. And you got temperatures in between as well. Also going to have that easterly breeze with us one more time. So that kind of nails the big things. How about for football? I know you guys probably looking forward to some of these high school football games. Wishing your team good luck. You can't blame the weather if your team loses, though, because it's going to actually be pretty nice out there. Still going to have easterly wind about 10 miles an hour at kickoff. Temperatures near 80. Really hard to complain about that. And this is going to be the last Friday night football game before we officially go into fall on Saturday, even though really not going to feel like it. But I do think that there will be some fall-like weather in the foreseeable future, at least more so than where we've been at now. So what I'm going to look at now is just show you that over the next 7 days, the chance of us having those fall-like temperatures, really not a good chance. So there's a big cold front that's sweeping across the upper Midwest right now. That's brought some severe storms to the Twin Cities up in Minnesota. Yeah, they get bad weather up there too already, but it's just not going to make it all the way here. And that's resembled in the fact that we're just not going to have a cool down coming our way. Yes, the low temperature is probably going to go closer to 70 for the weekend if you're up early. And then that front's going to stall out, and then we're going to get more into that pattern again, broken record, right, of those afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So I'd say the end of September going to beginning of October is when we could see temperatures in the low country and the coastal empire closer to 80 degrees in the afternoon and maybe some mid-60s in the morning as well. So that's going to feel a lot better. We're actually above average here. But now I kind of want to turn my attention to the tropics here, starting off by saying no threats to the United States, nothing that I'm worried about. Great news, just showing you what's going on out there right now. This is actually, we're looking at the remnants of what was Florence now. And there's only a 20% chance that this redevelops within the next 5 days. Just interesting to see that this thing is still around, and it's actually probably going to bring some gusty winds, gale force to the Bermuda area. So, you know, small island out there, but they matter too, and it looks like they've got a potential for feeling some more impacts. Now, something else, Invest 97L. This not a very good chance at all, just showing you that it's there. About 650 miles off to the east of the Lesser Antilles, so still ways to go. Not favored to go into an area where this is going to develop. But If you look a little further off to the east, this is, usually where we watch to see what's going on. And there is a pretty good chance here that we're going to have another tropical wave come through here and develop into a tropical cyclone, gaining those tropical characteristics and potentially gaining strength as well. Notice I don't even have a little X here on the screen. That's because, well, it's not even over water yet. We got to wait for this massive thunderstorms to kind of move out there. But it does look like it actually is going to enter some favorable conditions over the next 5 days. So early next week, we might be talking a little bit more about this, but it is so far away. This is, after all, the west coast of Africa. So far away, not of concern. Just look how far away that is from us. I guess you can't because I'm standing in front of it, but very far away. So nothing to worry about. There's also another little system that's in the North Atlantic that's got a chance of becoming named, but really not going to affect us. There's no reason to waste time talking about it. So this is what we're looking at right now, and checking in on some of you guys chatting here. Let's see. Tamara is asking when the cooler weather's coming. There are some models that are indicating that we get a little bit closer to late September, the 1st of October, we could actually have lows. Inland could be down to about 62, 63, but it's so far out that we don't have a great grasp on that. And this line of thunderstorms here stretching across Minnesota, going into Wisconsin, Iowa, down to Kansas, and even the panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas, this is a front that's going to bring very chilly temperatures up to the northern plains this weekend. Some of their lows going to be down in the 40s. Meanwhile, here, of course, it's not making it. It's got a long way to go, and it's just not going to cut it. It's not going to make it down here to us. So maybe you've got friends that live up a little further up north or west of us. They're going to be talking about, hey, it feels like fall for day 2, then complain because it'll go right back to the 80s, and they're like, well, where did fall go? So that's usually what happens with these early season fronts anyways. They don't stick around for too long. But that one actually not going to make it all the way to us. Meanwhile, back here, the green you see on your screen, that's just ground clutter, nothing. No rain there. The closest shower is off the shore of McIntosh County, and it's going to try to make it down toward the coast of Florida. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you tonight. Going to keep you updated on the remnants of Florence just because it could regain a tiny bit of strength and still not threatening us. So I don't want you to go tell your friends that. It's just showing you it's there. That's it. I'm not worried about it, so you guys shouldn't be worried about it. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm in again tomorrow, so again, some folks getting some time off, much needed. And I hope you join us for the news at 11 as well, and see each other then.